Transmission is an automatic, so I mean, you don't even have to touch them unless you gotta. There's only 2 gears. All the way down is reverse if you have to. All the way back up is low. There is a high gear, but we cut the high gear off, especially for the Californians.
We can really get wet there.
So I'm gonna point out some fruits and stuff grown in Hawaii. A lot of people ask like how pineapples and bananas grow. And I'm gonna show you guys a couple of native plants while we're up there, yeah? So bananas, this is how it grows first off, starts off with a flower. Underneath every leaf is seeds of bananas. Pineapples, a lot of people think it grows in trees. You know, it doesn't grow in trees. It grows just like this. You see them? So it takes about 1.5 years for a pineapple to be matured and ready to eat. 1.5 years. Same thing with the bananas, a little over 1 year. So my gold pineapple, the most sweetest pineapple in the world. Cut them just like this on the side. All right, so you cut around the core like this. You slice. This is the 9th rainiest place in the world, 600 inches a year. We're gonna yell as loud as you can, just for a quick second and stop. Just not longer than a second, because if you yell longer than a second, you won't be able to hear the echo, yeah? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Sweet, you get that? You guys are ready to ride again? Get back in the ATVs and ride? All right, let's go.
Not only was it an exhilarating ATV adventure up here, but I also got a nice little spa treatment. They say mud's good for the skin, right?
Yeah.
Now you guys do other tours, right?
Yeah, I mean we do a water slide tour that you guys didn't experience, but
really,
we do the first tour is just driving like how we just did, and the last 2 tours is a water slide tour incorporated with the tour. So it's 40 minutes of sliding, and the rest is driving.
Well, we've done a lot of tours. This was super cool. I think this is a must-do on your Maui checklist. For this evening's activity, we board the Terralani for a sunset cruise complete with poo-poos and cocktails, and hopefully something that rhymes with cocktails, whales. Get it? The fun starts right when you board.
Go, guys, go.
Go while we're young. Come on, let's go.
Get on the ladder.
Heads are the bathrooms. Those staircases right there. Take your time going down there. Use the railings while you move around down there. You guys, if you see, if you don't think it's operating correctly down there, don't be shy. Please let Amber know. Okay? What we're gonna do is go out looking for some humpback whales. If we don't see humpback whales today, you might be sleeping because they're all over the place. If your eyes are open, you're probably gonna see some whales out there.
There's 2 types. There's toothed whales and baleen whales. They're gonna be feeding up in Alaska all summer in groups. They form big bubble nets which capture their prey, and then they'll take turns jumping through the nets to engulf the prey.
Really? That's a huge one. Wow.
That's a mom and a baby.
Yep. Oh, look at those tail flips. I can tell which was the mom and which was the baby. Oh my God, this is incredible. There you go. I love the cocktail cruise, not only for the cocktails and the whales, but also because you get to meet fun people from all over the place. What are your names and where are you guys from?
I'm John, this is Dale. from Vancouver, Washington.
Well, I have some questions for you about Hawaii. Let's test your Hawaii knowledge. First of all, what's the capital of Hawaii?
Honolulu.
You are correct. Do you know the name of the state fish?
Oh no?
Can't pronounce it. It's about
This
20
long.
20
Look,
letters
he's gonna
long.
bring
About this long. I'm actually bringing it out. I'm giving you a cheat sheet, and I want to hear you guys pronounce
Oh
it.
no 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 no.
Come on, come on. You can do
Okay,
it.
Puma, Nuku, Naku, Apua'i.
Say it really fast, though. Now go fast. Come on, you can do it.
Puma Hua, Nuku, Nuku, Apua'i.
It's pretty close. John, come on, you got to give it a try. Your wife
Come
did
on.
it.
Huna Huna Nuku Apo.
That's pretty good, actually.
Okay.
We not only saw whales and had killer poo-poos and cocktails, but these guys do an awesome job. The Terralani's the way to go when you come to Maui to see anything. What do you guys do when when the whales aren't here?
We snorkel. We get in the water. We go snorkeling
Nice.
Yeah.
Sailing.
and sailing.
You guys do a great job. You make everybody feel welcome. Everybody from all over the country is here having a good time. We had a good time. Now I need to ask you a favor though. If I give you these hats, will you wear them? Bud says yes. Bud chose the gray.
Always
For you, bud?
Yeah.
Amber?
Of course we'll wear them.
I will.
You will? You promise?
Promise.
You guys see tourists from all over the place. You need to help us promote Next Stop.
Yeah, but they don't all bring us hats.
Nice. Cheers. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Aloha.
Aloha.
This is Vaivi. It's strawberry guava, actually.
Wow.
And it's one of our big invasive species. This is once, other plants all here, and this plant just comes in and takes over.
It looks like it takes
replaces
over.
the whole forest with itself. The ditch was built in 1905, 1906, and the flume was here up until just a few years ago, or just last year, and they replaced this. So lava makes waterfalls. What people don't realize is that because we have basalt lava, it is very conducive to making these big staircases in our streams as the water erodes it away. Loosens up the loose stuff and drops it away, gets to the hard stuff, runs down a little ways and falls off. So we'll go right over here in this rock face and I'll show you how the hard and soft is in the lava flow. This is the hard, dense stuff that we're talking about in the rock, but it's old and crumbly. Look at that, that's lava, that's just rock.
Okay, we need to give you a little tour of your vehicle here. What is this thing called? It goes everywhere. I love this thing though.
This is what we affectionately call the Pinzi. The real name's Pinzgauer, and it's Austrian made by Steyr Daimler Puch for the Swiss military. We put power to every single wheel and get the traction where we need it. So
It's fun to drive, isn't
they're fun to drive, they are.
it? You look like you're having a good time.
Well, I have more fun than you guys in the back.
Oh, we're having fun too.
Eugene River, she's nice and mellow today.
Well, we definitely had some adventure on the Big Island today, thanks to Hawaii Forest and Trail and this man, Rob. How do you know these mountains so incredibly well?
I don't know, I just love it. Love it and do it, live it, read it.
How did you get
Lots
into
of
this?
studying. I've been into nature since I was a kid. And I came to Hawaii for a job, and just as a naturalist, it blew me away. I had no clue, and I've just been in love with the place ever since.
Well, tell us about Hawaii Forest and Trail. What are you guys all about?
Well, we're about connecting people to Hawaii and Hawaii's nature, and that's basically it. So we got the access. We've made arrangements with landowners to get people through gates, and got the vehicles to get them to spots. We've made trails, and we just want to bring people to Hawaii Nei, what's the best of Hawaii. And so Hawaii, a lot of people don't get to see.
I love the vehicle. That was amazing. But your feet, I got to ask about these. These are not your average hiking shoes.
Yeah, these are Vibram 5 Fingers. Once you wear them after a little bit, you're hooked, and you just hate wearing shoes after that.
I trust
It's like walking barefoot.
piece of bamboo. It's a Hawaiian wind instrument that I've made. It's called a pu, and it's made out of bamboo. Ohe. This is my pu ohe. I'm gonna blow it 4 times. When I start my ceremony, I'll start facing east. I wanna acknowledge our life source, Kala, the sun, and I blow it 4 times to recognize and honor the 4 directions, just like Native Americans do. These are humpback whales, the ones that are born here in Hawaii. That makes them Hawaiian humpbacks. All right, I'm just gonna slow and stop the boat here for now, just for a moment. Dolphins are swimming right over to our boat. We've been at this for so long. I've been in the water swimming with dolphins for over 20 years, so I know what works well, what the dolphin are comfortable with. First of all, the more comfortable, the more relaxed you are in the water, the more comfortable the dolphin will feel coming around you.
So emulate them, basically.
Yeah.
Swim with them, which enhances the fins.
That's why you've got fins on. When I'm in the water, I use a double leg dolphin kick as opposed to straight leg scissor kick, or I'll switch back and forth.
Let's go play with some dolphins.
People see the dolphin and they're so excited, and they pick up on that, the happy vibe that the dolphin give off, and they just want to be with them. It's crazy.
We're 3,200 feet above sea level, and we're in for a treat. An evening at Kahua Ranch.
Well, my name is John Richards, and on behalf of the Richards family, I want to welcome everybody to Kahua Ranch. So how do we run it? Well, we run it under a single principle, and we have for quite some time. Dad, of course, really started this all many years ago. The term today, unfortunately, of course, has been co-opted and used in a lot of different ways. The term, of course, is sustainability. Now, like I said, it's been used for a million different things, but real simple. What we do today, we want to make sure that we can do tomorrow and on into the future without degrading the value, the productivity, and frankly, the beauty of the land. As you look around you, it's a pretty special place. We're doing what we can to keep it that way.
We're gonna brand something here, right?
That's right.
How do we do this?
Okay, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna take one of our red hot brands, you're gonna apply it to a cedar shingle.
Oh yeah. So we made the K, but you have a special treat for us that was designed
Very
just
special.
for tonight.
Just for tonight. It was made by John Richards, took about 10 hours to make. It was hand carved, and well, would you like to see it?
I would love to, man. This is gonna be cool.
And then right up.
That is very cool.
That is cool.
Mahalo. I have so many questions for you, Raymond. My first question, how does a proper gentleman from England find the Big Island?
Well, I originally arrived here in 1957 on a cruise ship out of London and fell in love with this beautiful island after seeing many parts of the world, and this island has got everything.
All ages come for tonight. Tell us about the night.
Well, tonight we have families coming from, as you say, from hotels, resorts, some of our local families. And we've just been able to attract the family people, the children, the parents, and the grandparents, the tutus as we call them. And it's a wonderful opportunity for them to come and enjoy. They can eat all the food, the steak and potatoes and chicken.
And after dinner, you get to dance it off a little bit.
Oh, that's right. You've got the line dancing, and we get up and kick our heels, and absolutely. Then, of course, we go around and we have the activities. We've got Brandon, and we've got the telescope. Make some s'mores. Of course, we put more sugar back in. And roping, of course, John here showed you how to do roping. We have horseshoes, so a lot of activities for folks to get involved and have fun.
It's such a pleasant surprise. Most of our viewers who think of Hawaii do not think of a ranch, a working ranch. When you come to the island of Hawaii, you got to check out Kahua Ranch. It is amazing.
This is Mount Waialeale, right? The rainiest spot in the world. In the world. Really cool, right? It gets about 450 inches of rain, the top of there, on average per year. All right, so if you guys are ready to start the nature walk, start right here. So Chinese timber bamboo, when it's first starting out, grows about 6 to 8 inches a day. Crazy, yeah. And it's actually a member of the grass family. This plant, the taro plant, it actually turns water into mercury. What? Really cool, right? This is sugarcane. Grows about 11 to 20 feet in height, about 2 inches in diameter. Over this way you can see we have 3 sluice gates, and those gates are what we're using to control the water levels. We usually keep the water at about 3 feet deep on average.
Now I'm going to show you guys your mode of transportation for today. Non-motorized mode of transportation will be your flotation device right here, aka your water tubes. Now this is the safest way that you can sit, okay? I want you guys to stay like this the whole ride. I'll let you guys know when you guys can kind of reposition. One of the first commands that I want you guys to follow is lights on, lights off. So I want you guys to try it on right now. Make sure that you guys can turn your lights on and off with your gloves on, okay? All right, so you guys can head down there, and we got some tubes waiting for you guys, all right?
All right. So I grew up in the Black Hills, and we had lots of rivers, and I tubed a lot, but I've never tubed in an irrigation ditch from our sugar plantation. That was pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's very, very unique. What happened 150 years ago, they hand dug these irrigation canals that they used to water the sugarcane fields. You know, the sugarcane industry is kind of what put Hawaii on the map back in the day. So what's cool about these, we call them ditches, by the way. What's cool about this ditch system is when they got to these big mountains, they couldn't go around them, so they would go right through them.
So how long is the tubing course?
So the actual tubing course, we use 2.5 miles of the old Honolulu ditch. And in that 2.5 miles, there's 5 different tunnels. The longest tunnel is actually about 3/4 of a mile long. So you know, you're in that one for about 15-20 minutes.
That's a fun tour. I love going to the tunnels. You really have no idea what's coming.
Exactly.
But you do have the headlamps.
Yes.
Which make you look kind of cool,
too. Yep.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
All right, guys, so aloha and welcome to Kipu Ranch Adventures. My name is Mana. I'm gonna be your tour guide for today. Now, as for our trails, we do encounter some roots, rocks, ruts, potholes. Now, I tell my guests, smooth and slow every single day. But I have one person from every group who will get to this hill and use way too much brakes, okay? And they kind of do this on the way down. Oh my God. Oh no. I'm okay. You're probably gonna have an anxiety attack before you even reach the bottom, so definitely want to think about becoming a passenger. So. Welcome to Kipu Ranch, guys. Welcome to our office. Not a bad place to work every day. Our office here is 4,200 acres and it's owned by the Rice family. Now, if you guys take a look at this pasture right here, right behind me with this mountain in the backdrop, this was used in a really famous movie. Does anyone want to take a guess to what could have been filmed right out here? You got it, Jurassic Park 1. Anybody watch the very first Jurassic Park? All right, so if you guys remember, there's a scene where the scientists and the 2 kids are running away from a herd of dinosaurs. If you guys take a look out here in the field, that's where most of that was filmed.
I want to first start out by saying thank you for getting me dirty from head to toe.
You're very welcome.
This isn't the cleanest tour, but it's definitely fun.
Yep. I have pleasure bringing you guys out here to get you guys dirty.
So how many people do you guys run through this every day? There's a lot of people in there. As kids too, I noticed.
Yeah, every day we'll take out anywhere from 80 to 90 people.
So part of this tour is a lot more than just ATVs, but it's really learning about the history of the area.
Yeah, this area here, you know, it's filled with, you know, rich history. So that's one thing I love about my job is being able to share this, you know, with everyone that comes out to visit.
So what's next on our adventure?
From here, we're gonna actually head up to about 1,000 feet in elevation. We're gonna take you guys to a real beautiful spot. This spot here, an estimated 95% of locals that live on the island have never been there or even got to see what this place looks like. So this place we're taking you to next is gonna be a real treat. These 3 beaches, hardest ones to get to on the island. Reason for that, you can't drive or hike in. This beach is surrounded by private property. Now, if you guys take a look to the left, there's a monument there for Mr. John Waterhouse. Now, this monument here was built for him because he was one of the owners of this property. Also, guys, that last ridge line there, that's the southeasternmost point of our island. If you guys are standing at that point, you face southeast, you're actually gonna be right in line with the rest of the Hawaiian Islands. And on a real clear day, you can actually see the island of Oahu from there. So that's one cool thing about that spot.
Well, do I look like I had fun? I did. Mahalo to Kipu Ranch Adventures for another outstanding way to see the gorgeous Garden Isle.
We're at Mana Vaipuna Waterfall, aka Jurassic Falls, which is about 400 feet tall, and it is a privately owned waterfall, and it's owned by the Robinson family.
Nice. So how did you guys get the honor of being the only helicopter company that gets to actually land here?
Well, we thought of it first. As you can see, everything's pristine. We don't got no rubbish around here. They take care of everything. They clean it up well, and we do a really good tour compared to everybody else out there.
You must love your job.
I like what I do.
Every day's different, I'm guessing?
Every day's different. I meet people from all over the world.
Where are we going next?
We're going to the Waimea Canyon, which is out towards the west side. And then we'll fly around the canyon, then we'll head out north and go to the Nepali coast.
Let's fly away.
We are headed to the Waimea Canyon, Grand Canyon of the Pacific. It's a little greener than the Grand Canyon, but it really looks a lot like it.
I can see why this has been compared to the Grand Canyon.
So this is Nuololo Aina Valley. Aina meaning the land side. Right there to the right, the first 2 little beaches you're going to see, there's going to be an archway right there. That's the one that James Bond flew through in The Man with the Golden Gun.
I'm going to go ahead and say you don't see this every day. Just saying.
This is Wailua Falls,
Fantasy
the TV show Fantasy Island Waterfall.
Welcome, my friends, to Fantasy Island. So we're heading to the wettest place on the earth.
Wild Alley Crater. We're headed there now.
So how many inches a year, do they say?
About 450 inches of average rainfall a year.
What a special and spiritual experience. Island Helicopters, mahalo.
Here we're on Kipu Ranch, which is the property, private property. It's pretty much been private for all of the time that there has been land ownership of property on the islands. By us actually running tours, it's what helps them to keep the property without having to sell it off to developers. This is what they make the poi out of. Has anybody heard of poi before? Yeah, Oha is part of Ohana, and that would be what the roots are called, and that's where they developed the name of Ohana because they felt that their family were like the roots of the taro plant. And you need your strong roots and foundation and family to grow.
So I knew we were going to go kayaking. I knew we were going to see a massive waterfall like this one right here. But I didn't know we'd have such an entertaining guide and learn so much along the way. So what else does Outfitters Kauai do?
We do zip lining. We also have ocean kayaking and a downhill bike tour. Everything that's involved with kayaking usually has a hike along with it, just to kind of give a little bit more.
That was fun.
See the interior of the island, see the beauty that we have here.
I'm about to touch this water.
Oh, yes,
Are
you
you
better.
going to do it?
I'm going to be there and be your lifeguard, because a dry lifeguard's a good lifeguard.
All right, fair enough.
2, 3.